Since the Neediest Cases Fund was founded more than a century ago, there's been a revolution in giving. In this 112th campaign, the New York Times Neediest Cases Fund is being reimagined as the New York Times Communities Fund. It's moving from the newsroom to the opinion section, and I think readers are going to be thrilled by the chance to see some really good ideas about how to make a difference in the world.
Very interestingly, New York Times Neediest Cases Fund began more or less about the same time that Catholic Charities was established in the early 20th century. In that early part of the 20th century, there was a lot of coming together of organizations to try to make sure that nobody in New York was left out.
Being part of the Communities Fund is a badge of honor for the Hispanic Federation. When this Category 5 hurricane hit Puerto Rico, we started the relief effort. The New York Times reached out to us. They were looking for an organization to be able to support those that were affected by Hurricane Maria, and that was our introduction to the fund. Starting working from there, and now today we're part of the fund formally.
The New York Times Neediest Cases Fund and the resources it's made available to Catholic Charities has been so critical in us compassionately and respectfully meeting the needs of some of the most vulnerable of New Yorkers.
We're so excited to be part of the New York Times Communities Fund. Our 3 priorities will be civic engagement, immigration, and mental health.
The change to the New York Times Communities Fund is excellent because the legacy and the history of the neediest cases is tremendous. But if a mission is going to continue, it's got to change to meet new times.
For years, I've had my Holiday Impact Prize working alongside the New York Times Neediest Cases Fund, and I'm delighted that now we're working together.
Muchas gracias al New York Times Communities Fund.
The reason this fund works is not because of me, it's not because of us at the Times, it's because of our readers and their generosity. They want to help. And here's a way that in our reporting, we can work directly with readers and give them information that they can then leverage and donate to organizations in ways that just transform lives here and all around the world.